Ended up 2-footing a boy on the Sunday. I turned round and went like that to him, and like all the parents were fuming. I tried at Liverpool and they turned me down. I'd say it was hard. I have got 2 older brothers, so I kind of got forced into it. They started playing outside in the street and they needed a goalkeeper, so it was kind of drag your little sister along, put her in the middle of the goal and just buzz pure shots at her. So I think that's how I started, and just watching them on a Sunday league, my mum got fed up of me kicking a ball about on the side, so she was like, right, I'm taking you to a team, and that's how it started. I played for a team called Schem United, so it's just outside of Liverpool. All boys, obviously, because at the time there was not many girls teams, so that was the team I started at. I used to wear like a bandana, so like that was my way to try and like fit in with the boys. I used to put a bandana on, used to walk around like I was a gangster, put my hair in a pony so you couldn't see it. It was good, but my brothers helped a lot, so our Miguel, he taught us how to slide tackle one day in the garden. Ended up 2-footing a boy on the Sunday. I turned round and went like that to him, and like all the parents were fuming. The boys like got tears, and there's me running about thinking, yeah, what a great tackle. Oh, my mum used to bring a chair like this, to be fair, foldable. Put a chair on the sideline. We put our little dog in a handbag. He'd be on the floor on the side, and I just used to see her like this, exactly, sat like this, with her arms crossed, maybe got sunnies on, and that used to be her watching. Every week without fail. Still to this day without fail, she's there. Grassroots, it was with Schem United, and I think it was like Player of the Year. So it was the year that I was leaving Schem United, because with the FA rules I had to move to a girls team because I weren't allowed to play with the boys. So I think I had a really good year, and the gaffer appreciated, so it was nice. And you know what? I went to Anfield and picked some of the grass at Anfield and sprinkled it on the trophy. Bit of magic dust. Me, it was the men's game, so it was like Steven Gerrard, Joanna Risa, but my mum actually loved the women's USA team, so I was a bit more inspired watching them. It was kind of like the Abby Wambach era, and you know, like Alex Morgan, so she loved the USA team, like she was obsessed. But then when I started to go into like Liverpool, heard of like Farrah Williams, so like she was someone that I grew up loving. Ended up playing with her at 2 different clubs, which is insane to say, but yeah, I'd say it was hard. I think I tried at Liverpool and they turned me down, so I had to go away for a year back to Grassroots and then come back, and they finally said yes. And then from there it was Matt Beard who kind of picked me out the academy and then took me into first team. But I'd say the level was a step up. You know, you're playing with 30-year-old women and I was 16, so you know, they used to keep me grounded, I'd say, make sure I'd be cleaning all the boots, cleaning the changing room, so little stuff like that. Well, I think I cried that day. I think it's everything you dreamed of, but then when you sign it, it's kind of like, oh, now I've got to prove myself, as if you've got to earn it again, so I quite like that feeling. It's an unreal feeling, I'd say. It still doesn't feel real when you're at the end of the game signing pictures. Very humbling, but they have role models now, which, you know, I didn't entirely have, in terms of the accessibility and going to see games or watching on Sky or ITV, BBC, all the different TV channels. So yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling. Before I played at Aston Villa, I was at West Ham, but I took a really bad injury on my ankle, and it was like the first time I'd say I got a major knock. It wasn't crazy, I was like 5 months out, but for me that was new. I've never been injured for that long, and I think I just needed a fresh start. And then Carla obviously got on the phone. I liked how she spoke, I liked how she wanted to play, so I think with how we performed last year, it shows what we're capable of, and we haven't quite hit the ground running yet, but I know that we will, because that's us. So it's just the decision to come here was a no-brainer really, and it's closer to home. Well, for me it's international football, so I don't want to miss out anymore, and it's kind of, I'm at that crossroad. I'm getting quite old, I would say. Still young, but I feel like going to the World Cup, like watching in terms of Australia with the girls, it was nice to see, but I wanted to be on the pitch, so it's kind of I'm hoping for that to be my next step.